Hello, this is Amon. I'm coming to you. I'm part of Team Taisaku. Coming to you with my Fire King deck 2.0. I need your suggestions, your comments. Hopefully this deck does well next time I try it out. I had consistency issues with my last one, but hopefully I fix those with this style. We'll start off with the boss monster. We have 3 Garunics. When he's destroyed by card effect, he comes back during the next standby phase, destroying all monsters on the field, all of the monsters on the field. And yeah, if he's destroyed by battle, you get to special summon Fire King other than himself. Fire King Avatar Bottom. When a monster on your side of the field, which is Fire King, is destroyed, you can special summon him from your hand. If he's destroyed by a card effect during the next standby phase, you can search out any Fire King card, including the spells. We have Kieran 2. We have 2. When he's destroyed, either by battle or by card effect, you can send a fire attribute monster from your deck to the graveyard, which is good for getting rid of your Garunixes, so you can just bring them back from the grave. Plus, it'll keep you from dead drawing them. We have Bonfire Colossus. A lot of people don't like this card, but I do, because as soon as he's special summoned, you get to blow up 2 cards. I once ran into someone who used a skill drain on me. I special summoned him and didn't have to blow up a card, so that came in handy. Plus, giving him 2 Horns of the Fan Beast came in handy too. Then we have Goka, which works like Bonfire, but instead of destroying 2, he destroys 1. Plus, he gives you tokens during your standby phase. Nephthys. She's like Garunix, but she only comes back during your standby phase and destroys all spells on the field. Spells and traps. Then because most Fire Kings are 200 defense, I run 3 Fire Dogs. Because he's a 1900 beater, and when he destroys a monster by battle, you get to special summon a monster with 200 defense other than himself. So, destroy, Baron, booyah. Then we have the only non-fire activated monster of the main deck, Effect Valor. I've ran into Crimson Blader. Crimson Blader wrecks this deck, so running 2 Effect Valors I've learned actually helps out a lot with pesky monsters like BLS and Chaos Sorcerer and stuff. Next, spells. Main engine. Onslaught. You get special summon a Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast Fire attribute monster, and destroy during your end phase. It loses its effect while on the field, but as soon as it hits the grave, it gets its effect again. So you bring out Garunix with this, you can get its effect next turn, and it's a good card. You can only use it when you have no monsters on the field, and your opponent does. So, 2 circles. I think 3 would clog this deck a little bit. So 2 is good enough. It destroys a fire attributed monster. Special summons a new one. And then 3 rekindlings. If you're running a fire attributed deck and you have monsters with 200 defense, you run rekindling. I run 3 because of Xe summoning easily. I'm planning on throwing Magician in this, so that will actually help out with some synchro summons too. Then for consistency, I added Hand Destruction. Both players send 2 cards from their hand to the grave to draw 2, which this can get rid of some pesky cards in Dark Worlds because it doesn't discard them. Trade in because I run a lot of level 8s. Hammer Shot because no matter who has a stronger monster, I can get something good. And the Big Cow Drive. I got 3 cards that allow me to draw to help boost this. Big Cow Drive, the only problem with it is that you do get to draw for every Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast on your field, but you can't use any spells or traps during the rest of the turn. I don't think you can even use them beforehand. Yeah, you can't even use them beforehand, so that ruins it. Monster Reborn. Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. Dark Hole because if you have monsters out, well, you lose nothing because they'll come back. and back 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 back. Sorry. Sorry for the spazzing. Next traps, we got 2 calls. Love comboing this if someone MSTs and targets call the haunted. Boom. Use it, and you automatically bring back a card and it gets destroyed by a card effect. Torrential Tributes at 2, just like Dark Hole, you lose nothing. Horn of the Fan Beast at 2, 3 clogged. When a monster is destroyed by battle, well, this is equipped to a monster. You get to draw, it gives a monster 800 attack, so yeah, kind of hard not to use it. Regretful Rebirth, if a monster is destroyed by battle, you activate this, the monster comes back, it is destroyed at the end of the turn. Then we have Solemn Judgment. Stand back, these bitches are mine. Just a joke. Yeah, you know why he's in there. God's Judgment. And then Kick Fire. A lot of people were mad that this was the secret rare of the Cosmo Blazer. A lot of people say, hey, look, it's useless. It doesn't come in handy when you buy a Cosmo Blazer box. Well, it's like Wave Motion Cannon. You activate it during each turn. The first time a fire attribute monster is destroyed, it gains a counter, and if multiple are destroyed, it gains a counter for each. And I've won a few duels using this card, because a lot of people just leave it. Like, they focus on your monsters while you're focusing on this. So, yeah, I mean, you get rid of it during a standby phase and boom, 1,000 per counter. Next, we got the extra deck. Zen mains, because if you can destroy your own monsters with it, because it's handy. Because of Kira and I run it. Giga Brilliant. This is now the most easy to get card because of the special edition Zexaltin. So, again, Karen made that possible. Then we have Brotherhood of the Firefist, Lion Emperor. I run him because if you remove an Xyz material, you can add a card back to your hand, so you can get back your Fire Dogs or Bongs, but you can't use them during until the next turn. So, Acid Golem, attack power. Brontosaurus, because when you destroy a monster by battle, you deal 1,000 by removing material. 2 Zen Masters, just for attack power. Utopia, getting another reprint. People, they keep reprinting this. Reprint, 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 reprint. Eventually, we'll figure out how to bust out 5 of these on one turn and one duel. Shock Master, because Rekindling can bust out 5 or 4 level 4s, or 3 level 4s. One-Eyed Skill Gainer, because he can become any Xyz your opponent controls. Well, actually, yeah, any Xyz your opponent controls. So you can become a 2500 Zen mains. And then Giga the Risen for attack power. And that's it. That's the Fire King deck 2.0. Hope you enjoy it. Please comment. Any tips will come in handy. I hope trade-in comes in handy with this deck. Adios.